It's the holiday season, and I want you to have the perfect gift for that runner in your life. And so what I want to do in this video is share with you some of the little running gifts that I think are really going to help you or that runner in your life. So these are things that I use myself, that I really enjoy, that I think are going to help your training, that I think is going to make training more enjoyable for you, help you get better performances, or just save you some money. So let's start with our first coach-approved holiday gift, and that's the Mobo Board. I love the Mobo Board. Now, this thing is amazing because you put in these fins on either side of the board, and once you have two of them in here, this goes on the ground and it rocks in place. Now, what makes this very innovative is actually the hole in the board, because this was created by physical therapist and author Jay Deshary. He's been on the Strength Running podcast numerous times. And this serves a very important purpose for your mechanics. So if you want to improve your running form, or if you want to reduce your injury risk, you're gonna love the Mobo Board. This helps you stabilize your stance. And by putting your little toes off in that hole and putting your big toe on the board, you're forced to drive your big toe into the board and really improve your mechanics from your big toe all the way up the kinetic chain to your hip. So if you do happen to be injury prone, you want to work on a little bit more with your training, this is a really valuable tool. I think it's 99 bucks at moboboard.com, but if you use code STRENGTHRUN10, you'll save an extra 10% on the Mobo Board. This is something I just keep in my home gym, in the garage. It's something that I use after running a couple days a week to really help drive that kinetic chain from your hip down to your big toe. You're gonna really develop a lot of better mechanics, better movement patterns with the Mobo Board. So thank you, Jay Deshary, for creating this. You can check it out at moboboard.com, and code STRENGTHRUN10 is gonna save you 10%. Our next gift idea is really just a discount code for several races. I want to save you some money. If you are potentially running the Las Vegas Marathon, the Mesa Marathon, the Portland Marathon, or any Revel race, you can use code JASON15 at checkout, and you're going to save 15 bucks on your purchase. Now, this code is good through the end of the year for Revel, or just through the day of the race for the Portland, Las Vegas, or Mesa marathons. So if you want to save 15 bucks off your registration for those races, please use that JASON15 discount code. All these races are under the Brooksee umbrella. Now, Brooksee is a company that I was introduced to earlier this year, really liked what they're doing with how they put on races, but more importantly, they're racing the timing technology that they used. I've actually made a small investment in this company because I really believe the timing tech that they're using at these races is the future. It's advanced, and since we haven't actually updated those bulky timing mats that go over certain checkpoints in the race in about 25 to 30 years, now's the time. So if you want to experience that new Laurel timing system, which is really cool, and save yourself 15 bucks with code JASON15, enjoy. I hope you have an amazing race too. Okay, gift idea number 3. This one's a little bit self-serving, but how can I not promote the performance training journal? I made a training journal that I would want to fill out. I think there's extra value in having a hard copy training journal, one that you manually fill out every day, one that you have to think more before writing in what you did during your workout. And the performance training journal helps you focus on the metrics that actually matter. We're not going to focus on a lot of the minutia of training. I know your fancy smartwatch is going to give you dozens of metrics. A lot of them are algorithmic metrics that you can't really trust those too much, but we focus on the metrics that actually matter for your improvement as a runner. And the Performance Training Journal is available on Amazon. It's, I believe, $19.99, although Amazon does run a lot of different sales through the month of December, so hope you can get it for a little bit cheaper. Okay, our next gift idea is what I'm wearing. Cozy Zero. I really like the Cozy Zero brand. They make elevated merino wool products. So what I'm wearing right now is a long sleeve merino wool tech t-shirt, long sleeve t-shirt. And what I love about this is that, number one, it's super warm. This is merino wool. I'm not wearing anything under this actually, and I feel incredibly warm on a very cold winter day. But the other thing that I love about this brand is that they elevate the merino wool. They put a little bit of stretchy fabric inside the wool so that it feels really good. There's a little bit of a stretch to it. It's thick. When you first get your shirt, it's going to be incredibly soft and just amazing to touch. I really liked wearing it. In fact, I wore it like 3 or 4 times without washing it because, after all, when you wash something, it does lose a little bit of that softness to it. But I love my Cozy Zero products that I have. And if you want to save 20% on your order at cozy-zero.com, I'll put a link under the video. You can get 20% off with code JASON20. Really big fan of this brand. I wanted to promote them because, you know, these shirts are just really incredible. Their tights are really nice too. So I hope you check them out. And if you are in the market for some warmer winter gear, use code JASON20. You'll save 20%. And now for my last recommendation. I'm down in the dingy garage gym, and I want to recommend this amazing piece of equipment for anyone who might be in the market for an actual home gym setup. And I don't mean a couple dumbbells and kettlebells. You know, I've got lots of those, and I think those are really important, as well as some of the accessory work like the Mobo Board. But what I really love about this Mikolo half rack setup is that it's kind of a home gym all in one. Yes, it's a rack, but it also includes attachments to do dips. There's lots of different hand attachments for lat pull downs, for tricep extensions, to hold the bar at all kinds of different levels. I've got this really beautiful bar here that has this amazing red color on it that I think is just incredibly beautiful. And let's be honest, I love lifting weights when I've got this cool red rack. I've got the red Olympic-sized barbell, and I'm just amazed at how much more consistently I am strength training when I have this equipment right here in the comfort of my own home. So I get to lift without having to spend 20 minutes commuting to the gym, saving myself about 40 or 45 minutes every day that I want to go to the gym. So if we can make training easier, we are going to increase our adherence rates. And I think that's really important for things that runners don't actually want to do, because we don't really want to lift, do we? Would rather be out there running. So if you want to check out this Mikolo half rack that I think is incredible, it has these adjustable cables up here on either side that you can put on the top, on the bottom, really anywhere, and get in a really comprehensive, versatile strength workout with this half rack. So you can go to gym-mikolo.com. Just use my name, Jason. I think you have to do it in all caps, and that'll save you 5%, which ends up kind of being a lot since a rack like this isn't super cheap. So if you're trying to get strong, if you want to make the elements of your training that we don't love to do all the time, like strength training, much more convenient for you, I can't recommend this piece of equipment enough. I love it, and it's really helping me be a lot more consistent. Okay, there we go. Those are my recommendations for holiday gifts this year. I wanted to put together a list that has a variety of different things, depending on what you're looking for, but also things that are actually gonna help you become a better runner. Like, yeah, okay, getting a fancy wool shirt from Cozy Zero is not gonna help you become a better runner. But if it's likely to get you out the door for your winter run, then as your virtual coach, I am going to approve of that. So I hope you take these to heart, and I'm curious to hear from you because I'm always looking for new and interesting ideas for gifts for runners, and frankly, things for myself as well. So leave some interesting ideas for running related gifts in the comments under this video, and maybe I'll do a follow-up with some of the ideas that I think are going to be really, really helpful for you guys. So thank you for watching. Please hit that subscribe button, and I hope you have a very happy holiday season.